The 1-2. This one's down to third. Basket. There. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Mark Chastain. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on third. Martinez on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So striding forward now, Matt Yancey, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yancey.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
What an impressive play right there. All he's doing is trying to move the runner. And most guys, when you drop the bunt.
So striding in, Mike Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in once again, Mike Vasquez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here it is on 3-1. The high fastball is in there.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Now at the plate, Francis Coronado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. To short. He's right there. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base. At the plate, Mike Vasquez.
Third baseman, Mike Vasquez.
And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A little bouncer. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Anaya. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On the ground to third, Vasquez. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game. Ready now,
Batting
Mike
third,
Vasquez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Pacheco will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Standing in, Mike Vasquez.
The designated hitter, Mike Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Daniel Robertson. Will be next. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Daniel Robertson.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Into the box, Mike Vasquez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Set. Here's the 3-1, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing
99.
hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
The 0-2 home. Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Digging in now, Mike Vasquez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bryant will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the fighting.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Akron Rubber Ducks. Now at the plate, Mike Vasquez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, there's some tough losses in the course of the season, right? We've all witnessed that. But, man, to lose a 1-run game when you're losing a lot recently, that just rips the heart out of you. They got to figure out a way to just get it back up and come back and go play another game.
Stepping up to the plate, Francis Coronado, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Warren is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Striding in once again, Mike Vasquez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Marrero ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, one away.
Boy, he showed Some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready for another chance? Mike Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for second. This one's down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Digging in and looking for more, Francis Coronado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Francisco has it in his tracks. 1 away. Now a long throw to third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. On to first, and they get the double. Digging in to try it again, Mike Vasquez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground up the middle, and a glove flip for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Our final line score for the victorious Natural.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. At the plate, Mike Vasquez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, I'm ripping it up there, huh?
In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Francis Coronado, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting, running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Andreas Zepeda. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Huffman racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Vasquez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
And the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Huffman giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Mike Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Vasquez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Pickoff move to second, back in standing.
Here we go one time, like a big dog.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 out and a runner on second base.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
1-2, here it comes. And another foul ball.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Here's another 1-2. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Mike Vasquez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Vasquez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and they have taken the lead.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10
now
innings.
Our final line score.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Mike Vasquez. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Striding in once again, Mike Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this would be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
And a good curveball gets him swinging. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Mullen is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in once again, Mike Vasquez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. And on your screen, a guy who truly helped guide his team to victory.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this. In now, Mike Vasquez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Skied into straightaway right. Torrero is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Well, H, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start? Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, a little two-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francis Coronado. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Coronado.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 2-0. Ready for another chance? Mike Vasquez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Mike Vasquez.
Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
It's definitely coming down hard out there. You can see the water coming through the dark sky. If you really want to look up and look at it, man, it's coming hard.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Pitch on the way. 1-2 now.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off. Digging in and looking for more, Dean Odom. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Sharp ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready once again, Mike Vasquez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Rodriguez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second. And
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time. And he's cut down at plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend. Fritz Morrow is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers. Was left-handed hitters were hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because their numbers are struggling against him.
HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Softly hit out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it.
Now at the plate, Mike Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
This is back toward the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in once again, Mike Vasquez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Softly hit toward the hole. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Mike Vasquez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch. Hey, let her fly.
Pause, now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Come on, big guy.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
This one pretty well in the bag. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch The Fisher Cats lead it 8-1. Stepping into the box,
now
Mike Vasquez.
Designated hitter, Mike Vasquez.
Let her fly. Pump me up right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, for a good one, huh?
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
Hey, let her rip right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Come on, big guy.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Just hung in there on that one.
You can't find it. Be patient, huh? This is something you...
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner scores from second.
Hey, nice red. That a boy.
Daniel Robertson will be next. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Standing in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Looking to minimum. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here comes the... And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the innings. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Kazuhito Yamada takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
23, Kazuhito Yamada.
Lon Blanton will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning.
Like you can. Come on. Come on, big dog. Right time.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, big moment.
Here it comes, 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. 3 runs already home here.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing.
Here we go, Newton right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
(8-4) tonight. Fritz Morrow gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Clifford Hammonds was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Fisher Cats, 8 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rubber Ducks, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Harold, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. They're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Here we go.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. hard on the ground towards short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, that's a great first at bat of the game, and I know it's not just because of the single, but he got it on 3-2. You get a chance to see all his pitches, make him work, get deep in the count, and get a base hit. Man, your teammates are loving you right now.
Batting second, the left fielder number
Stepping
99.
in now, Daniel Robertson.
Daniel Robertson.
Squared that one up just a little late. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he lays off for ball one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. That's ball two.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Has a look, now the pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Once again, a 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Into the box now, Mike Vasquez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And that misses inside 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gomes sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Digging in now, Francis Coronado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Now at the plate, Rolando Torrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Rolando Torrero.
Hey, come on, guys.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Harold, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, man. I mean, this road trip just hasn't gone well. They're 1-4, and at this point in time, the way they've been struggling, you're just looking to get home. And hopefully home cooking will help you turn it around.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is fouled at the plate. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Down and away, ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Tom Nunez, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Come on, guys.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Gets. Comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Standing in, Andreas Zepeda comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Andreas Zepeda.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Now here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here it is on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Jody Getz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. Well, this ball club committed a couple errors last game, but they were still able to walk away with the W. But you can't do that every night. That puts a lot of pressure on your pitching. You have to catch the baseball. You catch it, more often than not, you're going to win.
The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Belliard in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Damian Vick. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Your pitch only, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Get your pitch here squared up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Out of play.
Hey, take a rip like you can.
The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the
Leading
plate
up
now,
for New Hampshire,
Dean Odom. He
first
went deep
baseman,
last night twice.
Odom.
Ball one.
Counts 1-0. Hey, nobody.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Here it comes on 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. This team is going to be busy in the infield. He doesn't strike out a lot of people, and they put the ball in play. But if they catch the ball, they got a shot. If not, it's going to be a lot of traffic on the bases.
Now in the box, Eric Lau. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, we got one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's in there. 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Deal is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Gerald Ledbetter, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Ledbetter.
Hey, first pitch strike, get ahead right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Glover gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Ruben Glover. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on.
1-0 pitch on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Score.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Moromondo, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Into the box now, Mike Vasquez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Vasquez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dog. and you're excited to play even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Well, you love to see it. The 3-0 green light, and the guy executes with a sharp single. Nice job.
Batting
now at the plate, Francis Coronado. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here. Drive that pitch now, eh?
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance, Mike Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Francis Coronado.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ra has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Andreas Zepeda comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Puig onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second is in to score.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last.
Striding in once again, Mike Vasquez. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Mike Vasquez.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Senators. 4 runs on 6 hits.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the striding into the box. Mike Vasquez is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come
digging in to try it again. Mike Vasquez 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily.
Hey, get a good one.
First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The 0-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Back in standing.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go. Come on, big guy. See it drive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Mike Vasquez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out toward second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Mike Vasquez. Not much. In the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Oh.
Hey, get a good one.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that. That bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Francis Coronado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
For the rubber duck, 9 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Senators, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. So coming to the plate, Joel Ritter. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one and in. At the plate, Mike Vasquez. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't.
Ready for another chance?
The batter,
Joel
number 6.
Ritter.
Second baseman, Joel Ritter.
Where's your one here?
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Vasquez.
In there, and it's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Daniel Robertson will be next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Daniel Robertson.
Hey, let it rip one time. Use it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Andreas Zepeda comes in. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Vasquez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is taken outside for ball. One.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's his first base hit, making 1. For 2 now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in once again, Randy Maris. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a high pop-up. Vasquez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Vasquez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Runners off for second. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Ready once again, Daniel Robertson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Robertson
has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Huffman is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Standing in, Andreas Zepeda. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. On the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Jackson Generals. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Barons, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, Mike Vasquez. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Huffman is there, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. Stepping into the box, Mike Vasquez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Vasquez.
And a pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely.
Wait for your pitch up there.
One 0 count. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, nice piece of him right there. Attaboy.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Standing in, Francis Coronado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in once again, Mike Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll... Cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Francis Coronado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A line shot to third base. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Sea Dogs lead it 2-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Vasquez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Our final line score.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.